Good morning. Our brains are not as complex as we think. All they do is respond to the outside external world, and there's nothing that we can really do to change this. So the only way to improve how our brains work, to improve our mental health, is to improve the external world, improve what our brains are responding to. What happens though to people like me and you is that we get stuck trying to implement advanced strategies to change the way that we think and we feel. But that's just not how it works. You're essentially fighting against a wall here because our brain has already decided on how it's going to make us think and feel, because it just decides that based on our physical lives. So you can't get in there with just thoughts and psychology to change it and change the way it's going to act. It's decided on how it's going to act already. You can't change it. You're literally just like, the more you think, the more you try and change your mindset, you're just going up against a wall. I understand this could be hard to believe, so I'm going to give you an example. If you're a logical person, you should understand this completely. Think about how you feel after you've done an active discipline, after you've gone for a run or gone to the gym. You feel good, right? You feel motivated. Your perspective on life is different in that moment. That is exact evidence that our brains are just a result of what's physically going on. They're just responding to physical shit. So you as a person might spend a lot of time trying to fix your mental health by, watching like Jordan Peterson reels, or even I used to read like books on psychology and philosophy. I used to all the time think about like what perspectives I can have on life and how I could optimize my brain for good mental health. But this is a recipe for overthinking and actually becoming basically neurotic, because you're trying to fix the way your mind is directly, but you can't. All we can do is fix our actions, and our mind will indirectly improve because it's based on those actions, but we can't directly change the way that our mind is. It's just not possible. I know this might be hard to believe, and I don't blame you, because everyone is telling you that it is possible to change your mental health directly, but they're wrong. All of them are wrong. I have the best mental health by far of anyone that I know, and I used to have genuinely really fucking bad mental health. All of the mental health advice today and everything that people tell you, none of it is centered around what I'm telling you, which is fixing and improving your physical life. It's all about, shit like going to therapy and taking antidepressants, improving your relationships, working on yourself. No, this is crazy. I'm telling you, all of that is complete bullshit. Your brain will always be responding to your baseline life. So if you're up here trying to work on all this advanced shit, mindsets and psychology and philosophy, that advice could be all great, but it doesn't matter because your brain is down here, it's stuck here. It's upset about the fact that your baseline life is shit. Your actual base life is lacking. If there's anything that you think you should be doing in life, you think you should be more disciplined, or you should be working on this, or you shouldn't be, doing some shit. Your brain is knowing that you're not doing that shit, and it's going to respond negatively. It's complaining about these things. It literally is telling you, it's giving you the thought of you should be doing this shit. When you think about it, it's quite obvious. It's literally asking you, can you please do this? And you're refusing to listen. So it gets upset and it complains. Then you try and expect you try and expect your brain to be able to produce good thoughts if you just think in a certain way. No, it's not. It's fucking nothing's going to help except addressing the actual core problem. You can't make your brain focus on different things. You need to stop wasting your life. Stop wasting time and start living for your future self. And then your mental health will increase. Because this is what your brain actually cares about. It doesn't give a fuck about all this other advanced shit, all this life philosophy and perspectives and mindsets. You can try all you want to improve your mind, but it's literally just going to get more and more upset at you and make you more and more neurotic. Because you're not addressing what it actually gives a fuck about. Which is the fact that you're not willing to work hard to actually achieve real progress and real things in life. anything worth achieving in life, anything of actual value to you, you can't just think into existence. That is a fucking lie that's been propagated by modern mental health advice. There is no achievement and no pride in thinking and being intellectual, because it's easy. You just sit there and think. Anyone can fucking do it. If that was the key, everyone would just be a fucking like monk, just sitting there and thinking. Mental health would be easy. But it's not. There's this big fucking still massive mystery about mental health still. And it's because it actually takes doing hard things and achieving things that are noteworthy. But no one's really doing that, are they? Like, do you really know that many like disciplined people that are fully working towards their future? Probably not, but this is exactly what will actually improve people's mental health, because our brains, this is what they want. Everyone's working on this other shit, but this is the key. I guarantee this will improve your mental health 100 times more than anything else. Fucking reading the best book in the world on mental health, getting therapy from like the best therapist on earth. You can do whatever you want, the most advanced shit, but your brain doesn't give a fuck. It doesn't care. It just wants you to improve your baseline life, improve your physical situation. I hope you understand what I'm saying here. This can really, really fucking help you if you're actually just lost with your mental health. Alright, that's all. Goodbye.